you saw.
Here we go. I don't know.
He said, "What it brew, baby."
What it brew.
I don't know if you
do what you brew. I mean, it's unreal, but you won't let me have my shine, will you? Just for a second.
Lou knocks it in, and here we go. There was a discrepancy in the score, and we're having some trouble figuring it out. Right now, via the NBA Courtside app, it is 78 apiece, and now Kevin Huerter, who had been quiet much of the night, has started to ignite. And the count that we have is different from the count you see on your screen. I have 81-80. We will get it resolved. We apologize. This is what happens when you are away from the arena calling games.
Self-deep post position.
And Zoo continues his terrific play as he knocks down shots. Today against Atlanta, 13 points and 7 rebounds on 3 of 5 shooting. And that's his first miss from the free throw line. He is 7 of 8.
Well, coaches always want this, Brian. They want to know exactly what they're getting from each individual player. That's why the consistency is so important to being a regular in the rotation.
That is the correct score. Has been adjusted. Collins inside to Huerter, and now 3 minutes of the final frame.
Well, Huerter's doing an excellent job of now not trying to just beat his defender off the dribble. That time, excellent cut. Back door to receive the pass for the layup.
Lou gets a screen from Zoo, dishes to Jackson for a catch and shoot 3. Long rebound picked up by Hill. This is a tenuous part of the game right now with Huerter playing well and Atlanta trying to bust it wide open. Hunter misses the 3. Senior taps the rebound, and the Clippers control down by a handful. Lou moving to his left, firing it up. And Lou Williams 3 for 13 off the bench here tonight.
Yeah, got the shot he wanted that time. You've seen it many times, that fade shot towards the baseline, just not able to convert.
Atlanta here in the second half, 16 of 24 from the field. That has given them their lead, but the Clippers doing everything they can to hang on. Lou tries the risky play to Jackson. It is intercepted. Goodwin ahead to Hunter with the finish.
Team becoming a better defensive team, and it's evident. Again, their defensive ranking right now is 8 compared to the last 3 years where they were 28th, 28th, and 24th. So give some love and some credit to the Hawks for playing well and forcing the Clippers to be off.
Late in the clock for Lou. Cannot shake free of Goodwin. Does get into the paint and knock it in.
To get to a spot that time, it was great defense by Goodwin, but Lou being savvy enough to create that space and get a shot off.
How about that number right there? 34 bench points, a depleted bench for Ty Lue, yet the Clippers finding ways to produce and come away with stops. Lue ahead to Marcus Morris Sr. Gets a screen from Zoo, goes up for the shot. Great defense there by Collins. He has been everywhere defensively for Atlanta. Also has 3 block shots. Goodwin, 2-man game with Collins, pulls up at the foul line, and the jumper rolls off, and Ivica Zubac smuggles in his 10th rebound. Another double-double for Zoo. Lou finds a crease, a whistle, and a
attack via the pick and roll or swinging the ball side to side.
Trae Young was on the bench to start this fourth quarter. They usually struggle when he is on the bench, but they were able to maintain some separation. Senior misses, gets his own rebound in the paint, puts up a shot, another block by Collins. His 4th, and the lead stays at 5 midway through the 4th.
Well, I tell you, between Collins and Capella, it's not easy to score the ball in the paint.
Collins levitates inside, no, but Capella comes away with a loose ball. Hunter glides in for the... This is the largest lead of the game for both teams. This is the largest lead the Clippers want to see for Atlanta. Lou. Just isolation ball here for the Clippers, not the ball movement they might need with this lineup. Senior. Tough shot, draws.
It's opportunities, open shots, open space.
Marcus Morris Sr. knocks in the free throw. Stay 18 and 10 for Zoo. One more coming for Senior. And he knocks down a pair of free throws. He has 10 off the bench. Clippers shooting only 38% on the road, down their top 2 scorers and emotional leader in Patrick Beverley, and trailed by just 5. The game is still in the balance for sure. They're going to have to find a way to contain Trae Young. Late in the clock, he goes to work on man. Ibaka shows. They give it to Herter. 3 to shoot. Into the paint. Tough possession for Atlanta, but Herter bails him out, and again has been terrific here in the fourth quarter.
You know what? That's good defense by the Clippers on the closeout. You force Herter to get to the lane, and he just was able to rise above the defense and finish it.
Jackson to the rim, off the window and in. 15 for Reggie Jackson.
And that's the quick ball movement I'm talking about. Quick decision. If you don't have it, swing it, and then you can attack off the dribble.
Jackson, 15 points, 8 assists and 6 rebounds. A deep 3 for Young. Long shots, long rebounds. Herter to Hunter. And this time it rolls off the back rim, and Luke Kennard has it for the Clippers, down by just 5, 4.5 to play. Kennard to Ibaka. Great look at a 3. Clippers just 6 for 21 from distance. These are clutch moments in minutes decided by the NBA under 5 in a 5-point game. And Trae Young, a whistle and a foul. Young with Capella riding shotgun, lays it in, and Trae Young goes down. And the Clippers come back the other way. Young with 28 and a foul to stop the fast driving in a game like this. So get well soon to all 3 of those. Contact tracing for George and Kawhi. A sore knee for Pat Beverley. Tough shot for Kennard coming out of the timeout. And Trae Young, good to see. Careful what you wish for in the NBA. That comes from Second Spectrum. That's a legitimate thing that they track. And both Batum and Beverley have taken full advantage. So Young will go to the free throw line now. 7 for 7, Jim. He hasn't missed. He has 29 points. Now 10 of 19 overall in the game.
Well, his growth too, you know, as a be going, but knowing that you're going to be able to have the ball in your hands, that your time will come to start to make some plays, and Trae Young smartly has taken advantage of that, in particular in the second half.
And now it is DEFCON 1 for the Clippers, down by 10. Whatever the worst DEFCON is, this is what it is for the Clippers. Jackson down the lane, off the window and in, and he continues his great play. 17 for Reggie Jackson.
And let's see if the Clips now can communicate early defensively, knowing there's going to be some sort of pick and roll with Trae Young.
Young once again draws.
They stop. You run into them, they pick up a foul.
They said that was the final foul for the Clippers to give. Young going to be aggressive, feeds to Collins in the corner, holds the finish, misses. Capella battles for the loose ball. They send it up top to Hunter for 3. And it is now a 98-87 affair with 3 minutes to play in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and that 3 was set up by the penetration again of Trae Young.
Good ball movement for the Clippers. Batum for 3, knocks down the tray, gets it right back.
And Lloyd Pierce is going to continue to exhaust the same set. Trae Young out top on the pick and roll, forcing the Clips to have to make a decision and switch and guard him. Smart play by the Hawks.
Young with acceleration. Blocked from behind by Reggie Jackson. Clippers have numbers if they push. Batum, same spot. And a good rebound by Collins. That would have been a huge bucket for the Clippers there. There is still time, although the score unfriendly right now.
And, you know, the Hawks are going to milk this clock and not attack until about 8 seconds.
Now, this can backfire at times. It certainly has for the Clippers over the years. Young for 3. Well, I said it earlier. I mean, he's now 5 for 17 from 30 and beyond. I mean, it's not like a great percentage. Meanwhile, Damian Lillard is the guy that's kind of the high watermark. Hey, how about Terrence Mann knocking down the 3?
And for the defense, that's the shot you want to give up. I mean, you know, you can't be mad at that. I'm not going to guard you and extend my defense that far, but players like that in certain moments tend to make those shots.
The stop would go a long way here for the Clippers. Young lobs it into Capella. Ball deflected. Capella gets it back. Young, another deep 3. Jackson has it. 1:25 to play. Clippers are down by 8. upright dribble as he surveys the scene. Glides down the lane. But I love the effort that you have gotten. We talked about players stepping up. You've had it here tonight.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, the end result, Reggie Jackson gets to the lane off the pick and roll, has a chance for an and one. But how about Terrence Mann on the defensive end to sink in, to get a deflection? Again, we don't know how this game is going to end, but a lot of positives for this Clippers team you can take away from this game.
How about Reggie Jackson with 20 points? You mentioned Terrence Mann, 4 steals, 8 rebounds as well. 5-point game. Anything can happen with 1:14 to play. Good defense by the Clippers. Young gives it up. Hunter to Huerter for 3. Boy, he has been tough in this fourth quarter. Kevin Huerter now with 13. And the Clippers trail by 8 with a minute to play.
And that's the gamble you take when you double team. You see Jackson with the shot, man with the rebound. But, you know, you want to get the ball out of Trey.
He's been a nice addition to the starting lineup. This is on the first of 2. Time now for the play of the game, brought to you by your Southern California Toyota dealers. Yeah, Reggie Jackson. Second start of the season for Reggie, and has made the most of it. It's a ton after being kind of removed from the rotation after Ty Lue didn't like what you could tell he had a positive vibe about him. He was still talking. He was still very energetic on the sideline, and now he's getting an opportunity, and he made the most of it here tonight. Near triple-double, 20 points, 8 assists, 7 rebounds. But the Clippers up against the ropes here, down 104 to 97. Young, the floater, blocked by Ibaka. They may call it on a goaltend. They do.
Well, let me go back to that about Rick.
3 players in that rotation off the bench. As Batum looking for a white shirt, finds Kennard. Good close out there by Huerter. Kennard finds a seam and drives the lane. Luke Kennard now with 13. I have seen crazy things happen, and I would love to see something crazy here tonight. But a whistle and a foul.